Morning, Husto. Husto, that song is called First Soul. Oogie Boogie, what's good? Oogie, how's it been? Husto, good morning. Good morning. We're out and getting child support paid and working on stay out of jail. Oogie Boogie, that's, yes. Okay. I'm glad you're not in jail. Jesus. Tactical unicorn rainbows. Very precise. Tactical unicorn. Or Warcraft Andy. It's actually just... Hello. It's actually just iced coffee. But I'm just trying to get myself in that mode because... We are gonna make a recipe today that I wanna put into the Discord. Tree Farmer, hello. How are you, Charlie? Cheers. Ozzy, hello. Hello. I was doing Keef bowls with Jess last night. We're getting very high. It was great. It was great. Fantastic. How's everybody's morning going?
Could you seriously just drink the rest of our water?
I will hydrate. Adept. I will. What are we rolling up? Mystery weed, Oogie. Mystery weed. This shit was gifted to me by a buddy. I don't know what the strain is. It's domey, and we're about to make it even more domey by adding some keef to this. There we go. Welcome to Camp Zaza, y'all. Camp is in session. For those of you who didn't know, I did post a schedule in the Discord about what we're going to be doing this week. All right. That's right, Adept. Welcome to Camp Zaza. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? Oh yeah, this is gonna be mini but mighty. Mini but mighty.
Hello
Foodie
there.
Andy. Foodie Andy, how you doing? Welcome in. Where you coming from? How'd you find the stream? Love the name. Tried, didn't sleep well. Tired, didn't sleep well. Well, I hope you can get some rest later today. Take a nap. Don't push yourself, you know? Don't push yourself too hard if you don't need to. No, it's not a fucking frittata today. I told you, We'll do frittatas if we hit 420 or if we hit 240 on our monthly sub goal. I will do a month of daily videos of making frittatas. I told you. Until then, fuck your frittata. Okay? Until then, tough shit. What about crustless quiche? There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Andy? Charlie? Andy, welcome in. You found it in the food section? Oh, you found us some food and drink? Sick. Sick. Good morning, buds. We got our bowl packed. We got our joint rolled. Stream Element still says the type drank. Adept. Fuck what Stream Element says. You know what to type. I'm going to delete all that anyway. I'm tired of seeing that shit pop up in my chat. Kidding. Good morning, y'all.
Ninja vanish!
Psychedelic. You got it. One second. One second. Ah. 15 minutes. What are you counting there, Tactical? What are you counting? I said 1 second. When I say one, I should say 1 moment. In one, you know, and that's a good point. I learned this from a very smart individual whom I still keep in contact with today. And that is, when you tell somebody 1 moment, a moment is an immeasurable amount of time. Right? Which essentially means if I tell you 1 moment, please, it means hold the fuck on until I'm ready to do this. Essentially, that's what it translates to. 1 moment, please, means hold the fuck on. I'll get to you when I get to you. 1 second means like, yeah, I'm getting there. Hold on. So from now on, if I say 1 second, what I really mean is 1 moment. And by 1 moment, I mean chill your shit the fuck out. No, Adam, I amended it. I just amended it. If I say 1 second, I actually mean 1 moment. Okay? And what I actually mean by 1 moment is I'll get to it when I fucking get to it. Okay? Okay? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What's everybody up to? Adept, you're obviously not working. How's that going? How's the day off? What are you doing today? Cree, hello there. What am I seeing? This right here, what you're seeing, first off, anything you see, this is green. So this is all green screen. And demand violence. That's fine. That's fine. You're getting a new water heater today? Nice. Are you going tankless or are you just going regular? You going tankless or you going regular, OG? By the way, we have about less than 9 minutes until 420. Less than 9 minutes until 420. Heat pump water heater. Heat pump? What's that like? What does a heat pump do? Interesting. Interesting. Heater hardly knew her. Exactly. Hello. Hello, Wicked. Hi. Hi. How are you? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? By the way, guys, if you didn't see it yesterday, I did post a new YouTube video. Not YouTube video, my apologies. I did a new. Hello. Nice, Josh. Thank you. Moisture out of the air and pump the water apparently uses much less electricity than a typical water heater. I have heard of those. I never got one because I lived in Portland, and it was not something that worked well in Portland. That's what it was.
Google me.
Google me, guys. Check out this. There's the post right there. It's a direct link to the Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me there.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Have you checked your butthole?
I'm gonna be doing a bunch of videos soon, posting on YouTube because YouTube just made it easier to become a partner on their platform. Believe that shit? All right, hold on. This is the first time. Oh no! There we go. Hold on. All right. Welcome. Hello. Chris Mack, good morning. Can I wear this under the mask? Ugh, God damn it. Hold on, guys. We gotta figure this out. This is not gonna work. It's not gonna work the way I want it to. Nope. Wasn't thinking about my fucking glasses. Wasn't thinking about my fucking thing. Sweet Jane, how are ya? Make some holes. I think I do. I think I do need to make some holes. It's like it needs to be like right here. We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to adjust these. I'm taking this off for now. We'll do Jason tomorrow. I did not anticipate it being an issue for my glasses. That's annoying. Jason is retired until next time. What's up, Snake? Charlie, I just moved into this house not too long ago. We're still doing projects that need like power tools out and ready. I do need to be able to see. Otherwise, I'll tell you what, if we do Jason mode, it's only for 2 minutes and it's also combined with emote mode. And I'm gonna remove everybody's the stuff so you can't type in here at all. No. We'll hold off until I can switch it up because I need to be able to see and that is just not gonna work. Because like, what the fuck? I like it, but it's just, you know. Well, yeah, I guess it works. I guess it works. We'll do it this way. It is not great, though. This is not great. This
5 minutes until 4:20. 5 minutes until 4:20.
4 minutes until 4:20. Bubs is oddly better looking. When compared to what? When compared to what? My normal self? All right. doing ciabatta today because we're gonna do some summer sandwiches. We're gonna do something that I'm like, this is just a classic summer, like it's time. It's time for summer, you know? So we want some ciabatta for that. And this is the last, like, I feel like this is the last round of ciabatta. Till I'm like, this recipe is ready. Which is great. Frittata sandwich, I'm going to ban every single person in this room. We're not doing frittatas on stream, ever. And I'm only going to do them off stream if we hit our fucking goal. We should have a Discord marathon of the American Horror Story camp season. Wait, what season was that? Frittata sandwich stream, awesome. Nope. Nope. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Fuck you. How about that? How about that? You guys want me to choose violence? I'll fucking choose violence. Nope. 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 I'm just gonna be quick draw. I'm just gonna be quick draw all day, all fucking day. This will be the stream. Is me deleting Nicole Rose fucking messages. Hold on. All right. I get it. You guys want something? Wait a minute. Fucking adept. Yeah, I gotta figure something out for this. Maybe there's a way to like put something in the front here just so it like pushes off of my face a little bit, but then that looks weird too. You guys see what I mean? Like, could you even hear me? Could you even hear me with this shit on? Hold on. I realized my mic wasn't even on. There we go. There we go. You suffer. You suffer. All right. There we go. Happy 420. Can I even smoke with this thing? Hold on.
Smoke weed every day.
Everyone in the middle? There we go. There we go. Also, the timer went off for it. Oh, God. I got to rethink these. How do we do this? It's the glasses. I'm going to drill holes on each side, figure out where they can go, and then I'll be able to do that. Because that was terrible. It's like, I'm worried it's like scratching my glasses. That the bit is not worth the glasses. The bit isn't worth my glasses. Not worth it. So yesterday I tried to go, I wanted to do turkey sandwiches. And I was like, yo, let's do some like a classic delicious turkey sandwich. No turkey breasts. Stick some foam in there or something. Nah, because then it pushes it off the face too much. And that's annoying too. Yeah, we'll just drill holes on the side. That's the easiest, quickest solution. I would have to go buy foam. I'm not gonna go buy foam for fucking stupid Jason masks. No, we're just gonna fucking drill holes in them. There's already holes, right? No use. No use buying more stuff to do stuff for that. It's like, nah. I don't know what I'm watching, but I like it. Yeah, we can do that. We just... Besides, then it makes it aerodynamic, right? So yesterday we did the fucking... yesterday we made that